2001, which is reflecting for the quality management system, ISO 14001, which is environmental management system, and ISO 45001, which is occupational health and safety management system. Q Terminals has 3 business units, which are Hamad Port, as we are here in Qatar, and Antalya Port, which is in Turkey, and we have a Kramer, Rotterdam, in Netherlands. Okay, let's start with Hamad Port, which is located in Saoud, and it's a flagship facility. Okay, and Qatar, Hamad Port is the Qatar largest greenfield infrastructure project, launched in 2016. It has been ranked as the world's most efficient gateway by the World Bank and S&P Global Market Intelligence. Here we can see the schematic explains about, the layout of Hamad Port, which consists of container terminal, CT1 and CT2, cargo terminal, and a multi-use offshore supply terminal. So from Hamad Port, let us go to moving to Turkey, which we have Q Terminals Antalya, which located, and this thing is having some issues, it's not working, okay. Do you have another one? Yeah. Okay. So moving back to Turkey, we have a Q Terminals Antalya, which is located in a strategic location with a strong competitive position. It's a multi-purpose port that handling cruise and commercial operation. And as we can see here through the presentation, that it has the cruise operation, commercial operation, and these are the key highlights about Q Terminals Antalya. Okay, from Turkey, let's move to Netherlands, which we have Q Terminals Rotterdam, is an integrated empty container handling, repairing, and storage. It is operated in a 5 different locations with a unique network accessing to all deep sea terminals. Okay, let's get into the technical part and back to Q Terminals Hamad Port projects. We are always trying to work in maintaining the environmental sustainability and employment safety. So one of the most critical equipment we have is the STC, which is an electric remote control cranes, which refers to ship to shore cranes. And we have 7 of them in CT2. This crane is operated from an Arcus room, and actually this crane from the Arcus room is a semi-automated using some special remote controlled cranes. So some of the benefits will be as the followed. It is uncontrolled remotely, which improve the safety of the employment and operational time. Capable of handling 4 containers in one time for fast traveling speed, and it can generate data analysis automatically. For the STC cranes, it's equipped with a power regeneration system, and it's a very unique system which can be used in many applications similar to trains. For an example, so when the crane boom starts to move down, it will generate an electricity, and the electricity will be generated back to the busbar and utilized in other applications. Normally, the generated electricity normally the generated electricity when considered as a waste by connecting it to resistant packages transferred to a heat, which is a loss of power. And we are really caring about storing all electricity and keep utilizing the electricity in a much efficient way. So the second equipment is the rubber tired gantry cranes, which is the RTG. So Q terminals using the RTG with a very efficient and a hybrid system engines, which means it's an environmentally friendly with a less pollution and less emissions. The RTG is equipped with a hybrid engine, 50 kilowatt engine with an 80 kilowatt hour battery. On a conventional diesel engine, the evaluation size will be 450 kilowatt engine. That will reduce the diesel consumption by 60%. And here we have the electrical battery-powered terminal tractors, as we call it the TT. It has a fully electrical, the tractor, it was made by Gossin from France, and the trailer was made here in Qatar in collaborating with Gossin. The benefit of this battery tractor is to improve the sustainability, reduce the greenhouse emission and noise, increase energy efficiency, and employees' work conditions. The power terminal tractors, the battery of it is 126 kilowatt solid state batteries. It can handle temperatures between minus 20 degrees Celsius up to 160 degrees Celsius. It has a very high recyclability. From Q terminals, we are studying to automate all the equipment and to have an automated port. But this is under the stage of it's on the first stage of a proof of concept and phase 1 studying. So in the future, we are looking forward actually to have a full automated port. Coming back also, we are caring about reducing of the consumption of electricity. So we have the project to install LED light in CT2, which has an energy efficiency and low radiated heat, reliability and a long life, and 50% lower power consumption. Also, we have also installed 0.5 megawatt solar panels into the reefer gens on top of the structures in order to generate this electricity and utilize it in other area. In Q terminals, we are investing in software. So we have invested on intelligence softwares like IBM Maximo, which used for work orders. And also we have the Oracle Fusion, which mainly to generate HR and procurement functions. And we are actually on the stage of integrating both systems to have a solid system, to have a smooth work order creation in order to receive the integration with the stores and what is available in the stores. So that will increase the efficiency of the orders. And finally, we have the operational system, which we call the TOS, and it's managing the yard, vessel scheduling, and inventory. And as a previous, as provided clear reports and invoices. So all the invoices and all of the required, I can say the required, needed requirement to clear any stocks or containers, it will need a different stakeholders. So everything is connected to this program. And by the end of this presentation, I would like to thank everyone for his attentions and listening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Saoud. Now the floor is open for questions.
Thank you so much for your good presentation. And in front of everyone, I would like to thank your entity and your efforts that everyone is dealing in terms of electricity and green. We will have a cooperation together regarding the transportation in general. And we want to know what is going to be your 5 years to 10 years plan in terms of, let's say, moving towards regarding the transportation in general, and how can Kahrama be a part of this mission in general with you, and both sides, conservation department in Kahrama and your side.
Thank you. This is a very good question. We will always collaborate with Kahrama with this regards. We have a 5 years plans for getting into reducing of energy, mainly electricity and polluted gases. So for that, we will sure be having, in every year we are approaching at least 2 to 3 projects for reducing the electricity and getting an efficient power. So for sure, we always have that collaboration between us and Kahrama, and we will always be following.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, any other questions? Okay, I think we are at the end of that. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.